Oh, hello everybody. Today, the 27th, today we have the Rising event. Siblings Rising, the 10th anniversary of this video game. They got a little event quest. We're gonna do it. Kippajikia is looking a worried sister. Oh, if it isn't Miyoko, it's always a pleasure, my friend. And how fortuitous that you should appear now, just when I'm in need of help again. Pray, hear me out. You see, my brother recently wrote saying he wished to meet me in Ulda during the Rising celebration. However, the appointed hours come and gone, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and am beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? Yeah, I'll help you find him. I'm in your debt. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he had aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you'd know of him, if not cross paths. Never heard of him. Yeah, who's that? Aye, well, it would be too much of a coincidence, I suppose. At any rate, if he isn't in the city, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. You can focus on this area. I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Yes, ma'am. Hey, have you seen the guy? Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? I'm looking for a guy. Oh, Nagi, I understand he's doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction if you can track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. Okay, Wandering Minstrel. Island Adventure, have you seen my guy? Something you need? Oh, Nagi, aye, I know the sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. What with talk of bandits prowled on the road of late, I can't help but worry. Thanks for the info, you, person. Anyone else around here? Yeah, Bran. Yo, Bran, you seen the guy? Something I could do for you, adventurer? If you've business with Bran, best state it quickly. This Gaz has leads to follow and incidents to investigate. For the Harbor Herald. You seen my guy? I see, with apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece on the Rising. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever-enigmatic Wandering Minstrel, who's got another unusual venture in the offing, the Letter Forest, he calls it. That piques your interest, I recommend you go and see the man. He's at the Gold Court over on the steps of Thal. It appears Nagi's carrying out some work for the Minstrel. If you talk to the man at the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Alright, we're gonna go learn more. Wandering Minstrel! Where's my guy? Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. How might this minstrel be of service? So Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task, and have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of this Rising celebration, I am hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another, and all may pursue the letters at their leisure. Or peruse, whatever. Now, in order to collect missives from the outside of Ulda, I have dispatched a chocobo carriage. Nagi is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on Link Pearl a while ago, he said they had emerged from the 12's Wood on their way back to Ul'dah. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but might I trouble you to look for them? I would go myself, except I am needed here at the present. I'm truly grateful. In case this helps, the carriage was meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, but perhaps you could take your search to that area. I pray that nothing has befallen them. Oh, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine, I'm sure. Okay, it's fine. Hey! There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? Yeah, he might be dead. Escorting carriage for the minstrel, so that's the way of it. Yeah, suggested let us take ourselves to Blackbrush Station and try searching in the vicinity. Yeah, let's go do that. Yoko, no sooner did I arrive than this man came running, out of breath. You're an adventurer? Thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Guiveron Manse? They've fallen on a chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard, and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help him. That has to be Nagi. With me, Miyoko. Go save him. Oh my god, you're getting your ass beat by Lalafell. Damn it, there's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little shite. Enough, leave my little brother alone. For 12 is my witness, you'll receive such a thrashing as you've ever known. From this fearsome adventurer here, that is. Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Yeah, that's my battle face. That's no ordinary woman. Retreat. And that face was enough to strike fear into them. Are you alright, Nagi? Sorry I didn't come when I said I would, sister. Rest assured, I'm not too badly hurt. That's a relief. I'll take a proper look at your wounds back in the sea. Seems you're an adventurer too. Thank you for your help. What's your name, if I may ask? Miyoko Nayuki. I'll remember it. To send your foes running without even drawing your weapon. You're clearly a great adventurer. I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. My approval? But first things first. Vermont and I have a delivery to make for the Rising. If you'll excuse us, we will hurry back to Ul'dah. Let's head back as well. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case. Yay, everyone's fine. Minstrel, you're surrounded by people. It's hard to see you. Welcome back, my friends. I am pleased to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me they now have all the lairs. With this, we may proceed with the letter Forest as planned. Thank you, Nagi. So sorry I'm late, you see. Were not for Miyoko, there's no telling what might become of the lairs at Ambermont. In the end, I was utterly useless. So that is how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you for coming to his aid. That being said, my boy, you are far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There's no need to belittle yourself so. Well, Miyoko didn't need to rely on anyone. No, she drove off the bands with nary more than a stern look. Couldn't hold a candle to her. Like her, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. Without help. Tell me, Nagi, all this time, have you been working alone, even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't need to rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of, I must be able to handle anything by myself. I see. That's what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. What? But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. Now I'm working so hard to succeed to prove that I have what it takes, but now you've developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. And it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. Alright, sister. I'll think on this. You can't be an adventurer if you don't have the power of friendship. Sorry you had to see that, Miyoko. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. Succeed and be happy, after all, I know better than any how hard he works. Unless he changed his ways, however, he is like to die somewhere out there, and even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. He could just focus on what actually matters. Instead, he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. Yeah, it's rough. What drives us? Joki... I can't say these names. I'm so sorry. Hip hip jicky boop 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 is looking... Oh, that's just the same thing as that. Yeah, what drives us? If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It's his life, after all, no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath though I am to impose until my brother has found his answer, might I trouble you to keep an eye on him? I guess I will. Please take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and it is more dangerous still for one who spurns help like Kippy. I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I will see you again anon, if you'll excuse me. Nagi set off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in your capable hands, my friend. Alright, let's go find that little bastard. Make sure he's not doing anything too scary. Yo, what up, man? Oh, it's you, Miyoko. What is it? That's so. I'm sorry, this is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I've been pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Yippee had looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her, I heard tales about adventures and came to admire them. Upon learning of the full extent of the impending calamity, he took us to a village in the mountains where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, he used to say. And I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work. But she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then, and I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that, I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others, that I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by myself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister, people who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who in Olda would fit that description? How about the Adventurers Guild people? Those people are good. They know stuff. Of course, who else but Miss Momodi? In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. I remember Momodi. My original starting town was Ulda, because I picked Black Mage. Be cool. Yo, you find any info, bro? I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home. And I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now isn't the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi. Let's. Well now, if it isn't Miyoko Inagi, to what do I owe the pleasure of both of your companies today? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. The misconception you've developed about being an adventurer, that's an interesting one, I have to admit. As far as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nagi, suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? From this here counter, I've indeed seen many an adventurer, each and every one unique, with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common. A reason for first embarking upon their journey. Miyoko, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventure in life? I don't even remember. Yeah, a friend recommended it to me. Sure. That right. How sweet. Keep that friend close now, you hear? And you, Nagi, what inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard about adventures from my sister. We became infatuated with the same lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. And isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you have a reason all your own. By the 12, I see now. At some point, my desire to prove myself to Kippe had displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception Kippe wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough from me today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Momodi. Ain't nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy doing what you do. Yay, we made our boy learn his lesson. Learn your lesson now, Nagi? Thank you too, Miyoko, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to Kippe now. And loath though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like you to help me with. You see, of the letters that was collected in Limbs of Laminsa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. By now that letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. Ah, welcome back. Dare I hope you're able to find an answer? Yes, I'm happy to say Miss Momodi helped me come to a realization. And when I go to speak with my sister, I'm sure that letter. Ugh. I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well, let us all search together, the more swiftly to find it. Oh, shit. Did I just find it, like, instantly? Dear not so new adventurer, traveling merchant, I've had my fair share of happy encounters, but sharing carriage with you stands out above them all. For you see, I went on to sell veritable crate loads of the ring I gave you, and turned enough of a profit to buy my own carriage. You shared with me your adventure's luck, and I count my blessings every day. My only regret is that I neglected to ask you your name. Though I don't know your doings, my instincts are on the mark. You surely made a name for yourself wherever you are now, my friend. I pray for you for your continued safety and success. While the contents ring a bell, this wasn't written by an explorer, nor does it have a bearing of a blue chocobo. The missive Nagi is looking. Chocobo carriage drawn. I didn't find it right away. Here's the blue chocobo drawing. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues. And I wake up to the sound of bird song and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now, in hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you would all share my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsa Laminsa. Eagerly do I await your coming. The letter recurring adventures bears a drawing of a blue chocobo. It must be the one Nagi is looking for. Found your letter, bro. No, look over here. How about you? Yeah, it's right here in my hand. Take it. A blue chocobo? Yeah, that's the one. All that's left then is the talk to Kipu. You know where she is? She went to the Weavers Guild saying she had business there. Perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. For this too, might I trouble to accompany Nagi? Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how events unfold. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. He wants me to accompany him. Yeah, I read it wrong. Again. Don't worry. Good. Yo. Here too, Miyoko, I must confess. I'm feeling rather nervous, though I appreciate your presence. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So Nagi, were you able to find an answer? Aye, to begin with, I want you to look at this. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others. But a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I've decided that I will answer the invitation. And that means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden. And in my obsession, I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. To see what lies beyond the horizon, and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me. And I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momodi and Miyoko. Whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that alright with you? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Remember what you once told me, Nagi, shortly before the calamity struck? Did you interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never, never. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. Well, that's as fine an aspiration as any. But do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps? No, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits. I want to be the freest spirit of all. Oh yes, I'll travel the world, meet lots of people, and when I visit home you can interview me as much as you like. For that boy to spurn help for want of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it. In order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardships. But you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others. Instead, take things as they come. As long as you remember to be true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Miyoko? Wholeheartedly. Heroes need friends too. Understood. Kippa. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition in Limsa Lominsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was time you had something better. For me, thank you so much, sister. I must thank you too, Miyoko. You're the kind of adventurer I admire. And I'll keep on working hard to be like you. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him. Look forward to meeting you again. Be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. See the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relay to him the tale's happy conclusion. Yeah, let's go do that. Get our sweet mount in the process too. You guys like sweet mounts? This one's pretty sweet. Hello, minstrel. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Nagi and Kippa. Kippy? I don't know. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. When we first set on our journeys, it's usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such time, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. These events have inspired a new verse in me, a verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds, and the hopes of those who see them off. The hell's going on? Greetings, warrior of light. Oh no. Is this a world that exists outside your reality? Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy conveyed by your wary mind? Perhaps or perhaps not. Oh no, it's Yoshi P. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida. I have beckoned you here that I may express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventurer along the way. Truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so. Days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on. Thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it is with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. It's no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now the time has come for this vision to end, time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. Together we have built this world. It is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Thanks, Yoshi P. We love you, bro. I dare say Nagi is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippe will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you would lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. Damn, you ain't even do the song yet? By morning light the journey starts, a trill of hope within our hearts. On westerly wind to river song, into the world where we belong. Bow fields of white and azure sky, sunsets storm a crimson fire. Jewels a glitter on the pitch black veil. A new day dawns, so goes the tale. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. Where will you go? Whom will you meet? What will you see? There is no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this. The bond you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind, they shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your own path wherever your journey leads. I shall be praying for your happiness. Well, thanks, wandering minstrel. Memory shared, yet all our own, as one we brave frontiers unknown. Thank you for 10 years. Oh, and we get them out. You have access to the lair force, the gold core. Speak with the Ender Station there to read the lairs. Additionally, you have also unlocked the Kupo Adventure main game on the steps of Nald. Speak with the Nora at the Ruby Exchange to play the Kupo Adventure. Along with our main games may also be played. Yeah, whatever. I know that. Okay, but like, yo, what the fuck's the Kupo Adventure minigame? Oh, whatever. Gonna pop outside, well duh, just so we can see what this mount looks like. And then we're gonna end the video. This is a very fancy mount. I kinda like it. It's a really fancy bird. Well, thanks for watching, y'all. That's the end of the video. Bye.